Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Citra Wahyu Septiani from class B1 plus PPAPK. So I want to reiterate about the conference that was held on June 1 and 2 yesterday. And here I will convey according to what I understand and have learned. The title is Pedagogic Creativity and Teaching Navigating the Change. The speaker is Dr. Diah S. Ciptaningrum, MAD. This contains is advantage of implementing artificial intelligence and machine learning in NV language learning and teaching, adapting to student needs, providing instant feedback, no fear of failing, a redefined role for teachers, and deeper involvement in the learning process. Best practice 1. Building relationship through intercultural dialogue and growing engagement. 2. Removing the barriers between subject and discipline or interdisciplinary curriculum. Factors in sustaining the change in pedagogy, creativity, and innovation in classroom practice. The title is Code Switching and Code Mixing Towards Learners' Autonomy. The speaker is Budi Anissa, PhD, and Dr. Istiqomah. Many of them also did several short-term courses in Japanese and Mandarin while he was at university, less than a year's each. Talking about grammar and stuff, so it's a bit more of a combination of immersion and a systematic course. Each country, the language spoken has its different figure of speech. The use of sentences for each word has a different connecting code and language mixing in which it must be in accordance with the meaning of the language in the country of origin. Here are some important things to know in improving your language practice. First, multilingual persons often mix up language. Motivation to study a language is important. Multimedia availability is helpful for learning a foreign language. Immersion and long-term use are the best ways to retain a language, and short courses and apps are good for basic introduction only, but a lot of practice is required to become an active language user. The title is Are Virtual Classes the Solution? Virtual Classroom Management Solution for COVID-19 Related NCT Uses. Issues. Speakers is Dr. Bilal Qureshi. So all teaching and learning activities both at schools and college campus use the online method or in the network, aka online, as an effort to prevent the development and spread of coronavirus disease COVID-19. Distance learning is carried out by teachers through online media such as WhatsApp, Google Meet, Google Form, and other types. However, this system needs special learning design and techniques in order to be implemented. There are many challenges to be faced, for example, learning loss, mental health, trauma, and security, as well as tensions on the education system, teachers, and early childhood care providers. The title is Language Teaching and Learning in a Post-COVID-19 Era concern about curricular assessment and autonomous learning and teaching. The speaker is Dr. Asma Al-Sakaf. How to restore trust in institution and how to enforce justice. Therefore, we need to urge all parties involved in the community to emphasize student participation. The development of critical reading skills is reflected in each picture. The use of critical thinking provides an opportunity for learners to control the learning process to monitor one's own learning for greater success. Critical reading encourages learners to do deep thinking, to study on their own, or write to discover things about their own language. It also demonstrates the principle of readiness and has useful relevance for the learner. So keep in mind the learner's words, individual or even idiosyncratic needs and interests. Loosely constructed materials are preferable to strictly constructed ones, because the main goal of teaching a second language is the improvement of critical thinking skills through building bridges between what students know and what they might learn. The lesson is class. He is that on accessible text or presentation language, but rather a context for the creation of discourse. That's all for me from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.